Ever notice how everyone who's looking to move to Bend gets that same glazed look on their eye when you're asking them what side of town are you looking at? Like, I don't know, the side with the trees? I get it. When you first move here, every street feels like a scene right out of a Subaru commercial. Rivers, trails, people with dogs that look fitter than you do. But here's the thing, each side of Bend has its own vibe, its own flavor, its own personality, and let's be honest, its own price tag. So today we're breaking it all down by quadrant. We've got northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what quadrant fits your needs and your styles, and quite possibly your budget. All right, let's roll. All right, let's pull up the map for a second. It's pretty simple. Highway 97 is your main east-west divider. Highway 20 splits the north from the south on the east side, and then the Deschutes River loosely defines the north and the south ends, kind of on the west side. At least that's how I would classify it. 4 sides, 4 personalities, 1 Bend. If Bend had a movie star quadrant, this would be it. The West Side's golden child. You've got neighborhoods like Northwest Crossing, Discovery West, Tetherow, Aubrey Butte, Broken Top. The kind of neighborhoods that make HGTV producers drool. The Northwest Side is also fairly forested. Huge ponderosas towering above the river, shading and providing that mountain town feel. Everything about this area feels curated. You've got beautiful architecture, walkable streets, restaurants where your dog gets their own watering bowl. It's where every coffee comes with latte art and every Subaru has actually been traded out for a brand new Tesla. Or is that a thing nowadays? I can't tell. Northwest Bend is close to everything. The old mill, downtown, the river trails, Phil's Trail system, and of course, Mount Bachelor. Home styles and pricing. Mostly higher end builds, smaller lots but big on design. Craftsman, modern farmhouse, mid-century modern, and full-blown mountain contemporary masterpieces. The vibe is trendy, outdoorsy, and let's be honest, pricey. This is the part of Bend that lives on postcards. But that lifestyle does come with traffic, a touch more tourist chaos, and an HOA that'll kindly remind you to bring in your trash cans. So if you want to live in the Bend that you see on Instagram, this is it. Now let's swing across 97 to the northeast. This is where the desert vibe takes over, where juniper trees and sagebrush aren't tall enough to block those stunning mountain views. This side of town has seen major growth in the past few years, and it's still going. Neighborhoods, popular neighborhoods like Petrosa, which are brand new construction, are also contrasted really well against established neighborhoods like Tamarack and Yardley Estates and Lava Ridges. You'll find Polish and Hayden builds with 1990s family homes, great parks, and a more relaxed pace. And funny enough, it's actually the most populated quadrant of Bend, yet it happens to see some of the lightest traffic flows. Oh, and yes, newsflash for those here in 2025, Costco finally left the Far East Side and is now on the north side. It's kind of like the North Star of Bend, if you know what I mean. Find Costco, find civilization. Now, the Northeast Side has become a sweet spot for first-time home buyers and for people who are looking for newer construction without the West Side price point. It's still close to St. Charles Hospital, schools, and that whole 27th Street corridor of restaurants, breweries, and medical offices. The vibe is family-friendly, practical, and increasingly polished. You get real backyards, you get sidewalks, and mountain views, if you're lucky. This is the side of town where you run down to your local food truck lot on a Friday night, run into all of your neighbors, have a great time, and the server doesn't just assume that you're a tourist. Quick time out before we get to the south side. If you're getting value out of this video, please hit that subscribe button. We come up with videos every single week from recreation to real estate. Whether you're thinking about moving here, just daydreaming about moving here, or you're some sort of investor, we'll have you feeling like a local before you can unpack the U-Haul. All right, let's get back to it. Now we're heading down south past Highway 20. The southeast is the one to watch. It used to be the quiet cousin, with lots of older homes in places like Kings Forest and Desert Woods. with big lots, tall trees, and plenty of room for your toys. But lately, this area has been booming. You've got the Bridges with its pool and clubhouse, Easton with its modern polished builds, Hidden Hills and Countryside was built out with the same builders as Northwest Crossing, and then the massive Stevens Ranch development, which is one of Bend's largest master plans development ever. Stevens Ranch will eventually bring thousands of new homes, parks, trails, and commercial space. It's basically the next big chapter in Bend's growth story. The Southeast is on pace to become a massively popular section of town, with new infrastructure and a ton of new neighborhoods coming. There are new parks, new retail, and thousands of new homes coming to this section over the next decade. So let's talk about the vibe. Well, it's up and coming, still affordable for Bend, but with room to grow and grow. You'll see a mix of families, longtime locals, and newcomers who figured out that 5 minutes further from downtown will save you a couple $100,000. It's got an earthy charm too. Fewer tourists, more quiet evenings, tall forested trees, and easy access to Alpenglow and Caldera High. And finally, we have Southwest, your perfect mix of river, recreation, and relaxed suburban living. This side feels most like classic Bend. Think forested, wooded neighborhoods like River Rim, Renaissance Ridge, and River Canyon Estates. All built roughly in the last 20 years. And then there's hoods like Romaine Village in Deschutes River Woods, which is a slice of Bend from a more humble and quiet time. These neighborhoods sit close to the Deschutes River with incredible parks and walking trails that take you down the canyon and along the river with views that'll make your out-of-town relatives hate their life choices. Let's talk home styles. You'll find everything from early 2000 craftsmen's to more modern infill neighborhoods with really nice, sleek, modern design. Lot sizes tend to correlate to the year the house was built. Pre-2005, it's larger. Post-2005-ish, it tends to be smaller. But the neighborhoods are a sweet blend of community and elbow room, with schools and parks sprinkled within a few blocks for simple access. The vibe is definitely families and or retirees. Really anybody who wants that, I still want to be able to get to the river, yet have a Target within 10 minutes kind of lifestyle. This site also wins for balance. You're still minutes to the old mill, but you're far enough out that it's quieter and doesn't get so busy during tourist season. Brookswood, which is the main arterial street, does get busy during rush hour, but just don't travel during rush hour. You work from home, right? So where should you live in Bend? Well, if you want a trendy, walkable life with wine bars and boutique bakeries and trails that literally start from your neighborhood, go Northwest. If you want space, sunshine, and maybe a newer home at a friendlier price, check out Northeast. If you're betting on Bend's future and you want that next big thing vibe, Southeast is calling. And if you want a peaceful river life feel with trails, mature trees, and an incredible neighborhood camaraderie with less chaos, then Southwest is your jam. But here's the truth, no matter where you end up, you're still only 15 minutes from anything here in Bend. That's the Bend secret. Every quadrant has its own flavor and personality, but none of them are far from each other. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope this video gave you a little bit clearer picture of Bend, far clearer than a Zillow listing would. Give us a call or go to KrommRealEstate.com if you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell here in Central Oregon. My team and I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. Thanks for watching. We'll see you over in the next one.